Okay, first start stream, then turn chatbot on and off. When will I learn? Right, that was the problem. Alhamdulillah, Akhis, I woke up on time today. It's Saturday, eh? Let me check. That. Okay. Saturday, 7 p.m. my time, which means 6 p.m. CET. I will be on for anywhere between 3 and 6 hours today, so don't worry about it. I will be timestamping this. If you missed the live stream, don't worry. You can skip to the juicy bits if there are any today. I was wondering yesterday, like, why do people act so funny? I was playing CS2. Why is everyone acting kind of funny? And obviously it was Friday evening, and everyone was drunk and talking shit. Uh-oh. Oh. And today everyone's gonna be grumpy because they'll be hungover and they're not gonna know how to, what's happening. What is happening? Why am I suddenly so angry and depressed? And I'm expecting... Uh-oh. I'm expecting some shenanigans today. I'm drinking 2 days in a row. I was drunk. No, not everyone on stream. Everyone in game was acting kind of funny. What's up with the sound, bro? So yeah, everyone in CS2 was acting kind of funny and drunk. And how did it never occur to me that it's because it was Friday evening? Because I'm stupid. I only realized it was Friday evening because I was watching news about the crypto world, and I was anticipating what Orange Cheeto was gonna do. And someone mentioned, oh, it's because it's still Friday evening and we're expecting strikes on Iran, yada yada. I was like, wait a minute, what? I checked the video to make sure that, because I know Yanks exist 6-7 hours behind Europe. I was like, they probably, that's probably their goofy time zone. Nope, it was actually Friday. Nah, that's alright. I was expecting to lose some subs, but I actually gained some. Like, magical things are happening for my channel. But yeah, that was some funny shit. I had a conversation with a Finnish dude who was drinking. We had a really nice chat about brown people, immigration, the unemployment stats in Finland. Other interesting stuff, game development, war, you know, just regular things dudes talk about. And then a Romanian dude in CS2 that I was playing with, a real life Borat. He had a funny moment that you can watch the replay of. Yeah, it's a OCD thing. I do this thing, I switch weapons and I press F a lot. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. If I'm number 1, that means my team sucks. I only have 56 hours over the last 2 weeks, 1,000 hours total, but those 1,000 hours are in CSGO. That's my little excuse. Yo, 5 people already. You crazy? Big nose sniffers, yeah. Oi! Yeah, see, this is why I play versus bots in other games, because I find myself not being able to resist the urge to look at chat before it, on my second monitor, before it displays on my first monitor. My primary one, so the game feels very different to you. I actually don't know. So I wasn't really... Whoa, okay. Almost 3 kills. Anyway, I started playing CSGO in 2019, I think, 2020. And then I stopped in 20... Like, my last medal is from 21. So that's when I just stopped playing. And then I played CS2, I think, for a few hours, and then... Like, literally, I have not played the game since CS2 came out. And I only have 50-something hours in CS2, but... You ever played any MMOs? Mass multiplayer. I don't even know what classifies as MMO. Those fantastic games with the magic spells and all that shit, I avoid that. WoW, LOL, I don't know, man. Used to play a lot of StarCraft and Warcraft when I was a kid, but... Please don't kill me, sniper. Oh, 3 people. Yeah, wow. I never got into it. I never really got into it. MOBA, yeah. Like I said, I don't understand nerd lingua. I just grind the military simulators. FPS. I'm a simple-brained fool, I don't do that nerd shit. MOBA yoba. No joba. Why would you play a game where you have to actually think? Look at this, look how fun this is. (11-3). See, this is what hangovers do to motherfuckers. They can't play. They can't aim for shit. They're getting destroyed by me, a new player. Even though my team is getting destroyed. And now we're gonna listen to some enlightened 200 IQ conversations from our Russo-Turkish friends. I should play with a VPN. If I could trust my VPN enough to stream on it, I would play on West European servers. I would LARP as a Dutchman and play with the Frenchies and the Anglos, because at least they communicate. I can't even get a 3-letter word from these guys. Short. Shit. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those games where everyone leaves our team and joins... Everyone who's good is gonna be joining T. Shit. I'm staying CT, I don't care. I used to do that thing with the switching of the teams. Bitch move. I use Proton VPN. It's free, it's pretty good. But I stream for 3 to 6 hours, so there's a high probability that it'll shits itself on me, and I don't want to chop up my streams, you know. I have a pretty good internet connection though, on my original IP. But I would definitely, playing with the Frenchies and the Anglos and the Germans is preferable. Even though they do be kind of autistic at times. Nine, you were not supposed to do it this way. You were supposed to do it in this very particular way that I want. They do be like that. As opposed to Russians and Turks who only know 3-letter words. Unk doesn't know any strategy. Unk doesn't know which brick to aim at 1 minute 39 seconds. Yeah, we're getting wrecked. Yeah. Yeah, these people don't know how to take a beating, they just switch teams. Ranked, yep. I even made it out of Silver Hell once. When I actually put in, like, time in 2021, I think. But, based on my geography, I am cursed to play with Russians and Turks, and they don't speak any English. So communication is awful, and when you solo queue, it's even worse. Like, you have to have friends that you trust to play with. Because I always end up matching with people that I can tell are friends, and they know each other, and they communicate well, and they know each other's weaknesses and all that shit, and I'm queuing with some randoms, man, and one of them leaves, or one of them AFKs, or... It's just an awful experience when you don't have anyone you trust, when you don't have a team. Just awful experience. I mean, that's just the Balkan experience. That's why I tried playing with a VPN a few times, and it was... I mean, yeah, French people, they also don't... They pretend that they don't understand English, but it's a much better experience. There's a lot of French people in the games. And Anglos. At least the banter is good. What the fuck was that? Yeah, bombers A, I'm on B. Finna about to get kicked. Hey yo, what's cracking? I'm getting my ass cheeks cracked. That's everywhere, not just Balkans. It's one of the main reasons I don't play multiplayer games. I mean, they ruined Insurgency Sandstorm with the server merging shit as well. Russians used to have... It's not a physical server, but they used to have the option to play on Russian servers in huge quotes. And when we were segregated, we were all happy. They don't want to play with us filthy East Europeans. And we don't want to play with them. They don't want to play with West Europeans. West Europeans don't like them either. And now they kind of merged, they removed that option. And now everyone's miserable. I'm not sure where CS2 servers are based for Europe. I think Vienna. Because Because I keep getting the Vienna error. Maybe that's just where I'm connected. Because I can just tell from the low pings that there's a radius around Vienna. Look at this mouse. What the fuck? Oh, 0. Keep forgetting to look at the player counts. At least you're getting action even if it's CS crack. And as for researchers, used to love it until it became a nightmare to get a server as a South African. Wait a minute. You're not the guy with the Z in his name, are you? I don't know if you play co-op. We might have played together. There's one South African guy I really like who plays Insurgency in co-op. I mean, you have to pick. I guess when there's no European servers, I just pick East US servers. And that's good enough, though. The lag is a major handicap. I have to play CS. I'm East Europe poor. I have to. It's tradition. It's pretty fun, I guess. But all the streamers that I've watched who play CS2 ranked, they do it in a party with people they know. That's the smart play. Because man, there's been some really toxic people. Like, it's usually the worst player as well. They'll blame everything on everyone else and they'll critique everything everyone else is doing. They'll die first and then they'll start roasting. It's 1 every 3 games. Solo queuing is just... you have to be a masochist to be doing that. In South Africa, it's normie games like FIFA and then stuff like Rust. I can imagine that. I've seen a few documentaries on... Oh shit. On why people suffering in South Africa. I don't know how it is nowadays. That was absolute grimness. Like the tables have flipped. And the African people are on top. I really like the AI song. It actually helps me to put me out of bad mood. That's the whole point. Songs are literally magic spells. It's not the text, it's not the lyrics, it's the melody. It's a very upbeat. I like making these upbeat kind of tunes. But the rest of the AIslop, unfortunately, is way too controversial for YouTube. It's way too controversial. But it's really funny though. It isn't great right now. I kinda got forced into NEET mode due to me being white and 34% national unemployment. 34%! To be honest, the best thing about this song is the lyrics. Yeah. Well, as an AI artiste, you wanna find the right balance between the lyrics and the melody. I use 3 emails for Suno app. And they each give you 50 credits, which is 5 generations. And when you click the generate button, it generates 2 songs. at a time, so it's like 10 songs per account. So it's I can generate 30 songs basically every single day. NEET life isn't so bad. At least you get to live your own. Social isolation is an issue. It ain't too bad. If you don't have, like, my needs are pretty muted. I'm fine with just talking to people online. That's enough for me. Like, still, I wouldn't, obviously I would suffer if I was forced to stare at a wall. Like, I can't live without internet. I was trying to make more on AIslop, but ChatGPT kept asking me for money. I went to music university soon as like a slur. The reason I found you was your NEET video resonated. Yeah. Soon was taking you out of business. Yeah, he tricked me. I don't know what kind of AI shit with ChatGPT. This song, the Doing Nothing song, I actually prompted ChatGPT to write me the lyrics, and then I tweaked the lyrics a little bit. I was actually amazed at how Suno still allows you to write, to prompt the most heinous, disgusting stuff, and it still doesn't censor you. You can write sexist, racist stuff, it doesn't censor you. It generates that shit. Which is why, you know, I use it, it still hasn't been giga censored. I'm really sad because for 11 Labs because, you know, people abused it a little too much and they decided to just pay a wallet. What? You just click no. I've generated hundreds of lyrics and it's never asked me for a subscription. You have to sign up though with an account. My hot take is that AI music will dominate and anyone believing anything different doesn't understand music, it's just repeating patterns. I hate that AI music happened, but that's yep. It is what it is. Long! Jesus. Instead of shooting, I decided to communicate.
Долбоёбы, блядь.
162. What? The carry. Yeah, imagine if I'm the carry, bro. Oh, God. I wonder what happens to the entertainment industry when AI takes over everything. We shall see. When you can make your own movie, your own pornography, your own video games with just prompts. That would be funny. It still has to model them on existing stuff though. The assumption that we've already created everything that can be created. Shut up. Shut up, kids. Fucking kids, don't make The assumption that we've already created everything that humans can create is kinda arrogant. There might still be a need. I can see a need for genuine content to be created, you know. There's gonna be, always gonna be a segment of society that doesn't like the naturalists. Well. I don't care what language they speak, dude. When they start talking like this, I'm being talked over by the squeaky voices, and that happens a lot in Arma. If you want a good squad leader, you have to pick someone with a squeaky voice because he talks over everyone. Me with my deep voice, man, everyone talks over me.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Wait a minute. A šviske konino. What? Češko pro debilov. Czechie kids had 2 beers and now they're playing CS2. Come on. I can believe it. I can see a 10, 11-year-old chugging beers in Czechia. You guys go hard on the drinking. Who was #1 in Europe? If I can even believe these stats. Romania, Georgia, Czech Republic, Latvia. It's all Eastern Europe. We're 9th. Damn. I kind of feel... I don't know if I should feel blessed or sad that I didn't start drinking at 14 and I waited until I was in my 20s. Maybe it's a blessing. Shit, I would have had cirrhosis by now. What age did you start? Oh, I think I was 20. I think I was 20 or 21. It was 20... Well, the first time I actually got smashed, I was drinking homemade... I don't know if I should call it brandy. It was basically distilled wine. So, not aged like brandy, but like spirits. 50% spirits. I was 20 and a half. And then I started drinking beer regularly when I was 21, I think. And it spiraled from there. Always get drunk on the weekend. I know that makes me not calm. It depends on how much you drink. I mean, if you have the willpower to only drink on the weekends, you're probably still good. That's the average. That's the normal thing, I guess. Go on vacation to Golden Sand. No, I haven't not been to the seaside in 10 years. Even more. For that. Last time I was at the seaside was when I was working as a bartender. Fuck those prices. I don't go on vacation. I'm vacationing every single day. I'm vacationing. Bruh. Every day is a vacation. When you're in NEET. Shit. Your boy gotta start sunbathing. What does your daily routine usually look like? Oh shit. I actually don't know. Nothing interesting. It depends. Now my circadian rhythm, because I don't have a job, I don't have to force myself to wake up at a certain time. It keeps slipping 2 or 3 hours every day. So, you know, I'll wake up. It's mostly like YouTube slop, learning shit, and video games, and a daily walk. That's about it. Not much happening, especially now in winter. Shit. It's mostly 16 hours in front of the computer. Even the 4chan insult types have a hobby. Like every single one of them is obsessed with something, and I ain't obsessed with anything. It's kind of weird. Zero passion for anything. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You have no choice. That's where the truth lies. I mean, when I didn't have a choice, I worked too. I worked 16-hour shifts because I wanted the experience. No one asks here if you had enough sleep. Like I remember pulling a 20-hour shift, and then my manager was like, "Yo, you have a private party to host as well." And I did that for 5 hours, and it was morning, and then I had a morning shift. I had to open the bar. He was like, "Ah, well, that sucks. I've had worse." Like everyone's trying to one-up you with "I've had worse," and no one gives a shit. No one sympathizes. You think you have depression? Nope. I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like during withdrawals. That's real depression. But I am definitely not depressed. My mood is really... I'm really elated most days when I'm sober. My mood is like, if I had to rate it from on a scale from 1 to 10, it's like 6.5. 6.5. Pretty stable mood. Pretty chill. I don't get sad thoughts. It's only the alcohol though. The drinking is a... If you do that for a while, you get you start getting kind of sad. It really fucks with my mood. But sober I am like Gucci. That's the worst part about working. Everyone's just using me for something that's not even the job description, no matter what job you do. Yeah, that's East Europe. That's the second and third world. You are 50 things besides your job description. And if you don't like it, there's 100 slaves ready to replace you. I mean, I've seen it with my parents. Like, it doesn't even matter what kind of job you work, white collar, blue collar. Connections, no connections. When your temperament is fucked up, you just end up getting abused. It is what it is. We are hunting for the last 2 people. Oh, one more. Where are you, little mouse? Of course. In which country? I'm not gonna name the country, but it was a first world country in Europe. It was like, it's actually funny. I don't know if I could call it homelessness. Like I didn't have a legal place of my own, so I was squatting, but I wasn't exactly in the streets. I wasn't roaming the streets, sleeping in a tent. Like I had a place that I could kind of lock up. I don't know if you can see it in the video. It's like a hatch. My door was a hatch in the ceiling, and I would stick a piece of wood between the hinge and the concrete, so that it's completely impossible to open it from the outside. And that was my lock. We destroyed them, bro. Well, yeah, it was not, now that I think about it, I went through something like mini PTSD when I returned home after half a year of squatting like that, because you gotta understand, every single time I went outside, I didn't have keys to the place, and they used RFID chips to get in and out of the building, the people who lived in the building, and I didn't have that, so I would have to pretend to be waiting for someone outside, wait for someone to open the door, sneak in. That's 200 days of doing that. Days and nights. Hundreds of times where I could have gotten caught. Like one time one guy got really suspicious. Like, what are you doing? Why are you waiting here? I was like, oh, you know, I'm a student. You know how it is. I don't have the keys. It's 3 dudes living in this apartment. Yada yada. He was like, ah, okay. I showed him my student papers. Ah, okay, mate, it happens. So that was a close call. But I had to find some novel ways to sneak into the building through the basement. And every single night before I went on a dumpster dive, I would have to like stick a cigarette butt into the lock so the door would stay open, and someone would always remove that. But yeah, the stress of not knowing whether, you know, so I'd go to lectures in the morning and then I would go out at night to dumpster dive, and that's 2 or 3 times a day of leaving and trying to sneak back in. And the most stressful part was not knowing whether, because I had all my luggage and all my stuff in that building, and just not knowing whether I would return to the police being there or some kind of maintenance worker being there. You know, it's that was a bit stressful, but I wasn't feeling the stress at the time. I only felt it in retrospect when my new normal became normal. When I came back home and I started living in a normal house and I had my own apartment, I was like, holy shit. I was actually squatting and exposing myself to all this risk. And that's when it hit me. Germany or the Netherlands considered typical destination for East European migrants. East European migrants go anywhere in a first world country. It's probably even more difficult to pull this off nowadays. I was doing that in the mid-2010s. You go to jail for squatting? Nah. No, they wouldn't deport me. I was a visiting student. They would just tell me to leave. They're not. Wouldn't even bother finding me. They would just be like, ah, you can't do that. They're civilized white people. I did work in the country as well. You know, I wasn't a... Oh, jeez. Like, I wasn't a complete parasite. You know, I did pay tax there. I did work there for quite a bit. But it's just my living conditions at the time was I was living with some criminals. And we had problems with the landlord, the landlady. She was renting out her apartment illegally. Like, yeah, nah, you can't do that. Basically, she was the one supposed to be renting it, But instead of paying rent herself, she was just subletting it, which you can't do that. But everyone's doing it, but you know.
Technically,
Technically, if the authorities found out, she would lose her apartment, and she got a really sweet deal on it too. And I remember I was a 19-year-old kid negotiating. 19-year-old kid, bro, with zero experience. With anxiety and agoraphobias and all that shit. A student in a foreign country negotiating prices and being responsible for an apartment. And no one wanted to live in that specific area because it was far away from everything. It was on the outermost ring road of the city and in an immigrant area. It was cheap, but it was too far away from everything. And obviously the only people who replied to the ads were, I don't know, kinda shady. Not even foreign students wanted to live there. Not even third worlders wanted to live there. They were like, nah. But you know, that's how I met the person who would become my business partner. And we did some business. We was reselling electronics. Made some really good money. He taught me a very good lesson. He taught me to believe. So I'm grateful for that. But there's a balance in everything, so. Alcohol really helped me forget those days. Really helps. Like nowadays, if something bad happens, I would immediately, like it's at least for me it is, works really well as a memory eraser, as a short-term memory eraser. So if something bad happens, I'll be like, shit, if I drink, makes it super easy to forget. The memory doesn't get imprinted in your brain as well. Like you corrupt your memory. It's not even, oh man, I can't handle it. It's more like, I know this little life hack. Okay. Good trade. Not even paying attention to the game. Does it help to remove negative memories permanently or just when you are under the influence? Permanently. It's like, I found this thing where if I go through something bad, right, and I drink immediately after, it's more difficult for the memory to be recalled later. It's like, if you don't drink, the memory is just one door away from you. But when you drink, it's like you have to open 3 or 4 doors. It's not immediate. It's not immediate recollection. You have to actually think really hard about the memory. It's kind of difficult to explain. There's just more doors between you and the bad memory. And it also really helps, what I found out is it really helps to, when you go through a period, it helps to describe it, like in a military style, what happened during that period. I mean, repressing, yeah, it's a really good depressant and repressant, yeah, that's true. But also, it has this effect that, for me at least, that it makes memories kind of... Like, it corrupts your hardware, let's be honest. Memories don't get written as well, but you have to be quick, you have to do it in this... as soon as possible. If you don't want to remember some shit. Yeah, no problem. I wouldn't recommend using this because it turns into a habit. But that's just my observation, okay? This is just my anecdotal scientific experiment, and it works for me. I don't know if it works for others. What also helps is writing things down somewhere. Like you can put that thing on a thumbstick. I have a video on that. If you've been through something nasty and you just write it down, your brain no longer has the obligation to kind of store it. You're relieving your brain from the responsibility because now you have another place that can store it, and you can let go of the memory. That really helps. But I'm 1 month sober now, and I don't want to drink at all. I don't have that need. It's funny how my drinking started. It resembles a bell curve a lot. So I started being able to tolerate drinking for 1 week, and then I would be sober for 2 months, and then that turned into I would be drunk for 2 months and sober for 1 week. And now it's reversing. It's reverting back to I can only tolerate it. My stomach can only tolerate it for so long. So now I'm back to the drinking periods become shorter and less intense, and the sober periods become longer, which is really good. I guess you slow down as you age. Getting medicated for my ADHD does good. They're gonna give you the what was it called? Amphetamines. Dank amphetamines. Shit. I'm curious if stimulants would help my schizoid ass. Just do a complete 180 and start taking stimulants instead of depressants. That would be funny. Lol. It's so funny how an ADHD brain relaxes when they take stimulants. Was there a dopamine link? It's kind of like when the stimulant gives you dopamine and your brain no longer has to seek excitement, and it kind of focuses because it's got all the rewards it needs. Ritalin. I don't know anything about meds. Central nervous system stimulant. Yeah. That's good. Who else? I think it was Brother Mimic. I think it was you who also talked about the ADHD thing. Was it you? We were having that discussion on whether or not you should trust the pharmacological bottle cap and get yourself some meds. ADHD, just your brain not releasing dopamine. Yeah. Which is why you need a constant stimulation from... That must be a nightmare. That must be an absolute nightmare. Like not being able to find. But me with alcohol, it was a dopamine chase, yeah. But I can focus. I can sit and read or watch a video for like hours. I watch my own streams for 5 or 6 hours without interruption. So that's a blessing. I think I have more mental problems when I take stimulants. I have really wild mood swings. Ah, shit. That sucks. Why do I keep spraying? This is not a proper way to play the game. Shit, I should be timestamping stuff. We're having a good discussion. We're creating good content. But I forgot the... Let me scroll chat. Oh, I can timestamp the chat. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about AI, World of Warcraft, MMOs, AI songs, NEETdom, daily routine, depression, squatting. Yeah, shit, there's gonna be a lot of timestamping. It's like when I get into something, I burn so bright and take everything in, then my brain just says nope, and I get... I lose interest quickly. Relatable. Such a funny nickname. Big nose sniffer. Are we winning? I find it difficult to study because I don't know which sources to trust. Shit. I'm doing a cryptocurrency course right now. On Baby Pips, it's free. I'm like 20 lessons into 100. But it's difficult. When I look things up, when I double check things, there's all this misinformation and straight up disinformation. Oh, God. Yeah, the babies play CS2 now as well. It's over. This guy getting so wrecked. It's over for him. Don't peek. Yeah. I'm waiting for Orange Cheeto Man to drop some bombs in the run so I can buy the dip. But he's probably gonna bitch out, isn't he? Sometime in life you just gotta bitch out.
Sure.
I mean, just looking at the... Yeah, it's moving sideways. It's been moving sideways for what, like 7th of February, basically all month. Just waiting for something to happen. It go down. It go down. Still waiting for the dip. Skeleton emoji. I mean, it's... The midwit take is that it's gonna reject. Maybe there's gonna be a tiny rally, but it's gonna reject off before it hits 80,000. And then it's going down even further. Because we're only... If you were to believe the crypto winter and the Bitcoin cycle theory, that's just a lot of assumptions. But if we were to assume that the average crypto winter lasts for like a year, then we're only halfway into it, and we're only 50% down from the top, so there's still... Maybe the dip isn't gonna be as deep as it was previous years, because it tends to kind of slow down from 80% to 77% to now probably like 60-something, 70-ish%, so it's not gonna be that deep. But we're not done yet, and there's a lot of shenanigans, like it's a midterm year in the US. And there's the whole Iran thing and the crypto regulations thing. Maybe China will decide to ban crypto for the 29th time this year. Maybe a exchange will get hacked. Like, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. So gotta be locked in and looking at the news every day. It's a complicated market. Come on, bro. No respect for the line of fire. No one's in short. Yeah, see what's happening when no one covers short? Snipers. Uh-huh. You better come out of there, motherfucker. Mid. Only because I'm suppressing them. Okay, motherfucker. Oh, oh, they tricked me. I mean, 1v5. Cripple Olympics. Did you ever get into the weapon skin gambling shit? Actually, I sold quite a few skins. I sold a case and I sold some my old shit. And I started a clean slate. And then I got, I think I only have, I don't gamble. I never got into it. But, I was thinking about just selling, so I sold all my skins because they were kind of cringe, they were kind of cheapish. Any kind of random drops that I got, I just got rid of them. And I made something like €2. And I got a drop, which is kind of... I only have my Desert Eagle drop is like €2, I think. And the other skin that I have that's worth anything is my Steel Og, which is like 50 cents. That's the only stuff of any value that I have. Everything else was between 3 and 10 cents, so I got rid of it. But no, I don't gamble. Didn't even understand what was going on with the knives. There was this whole drama with the knife skins recently. A lot of people buying rope and making nooses because their shit got devalued or something. I didn't quite follow that news. I'm gonna start opening cases. I used to just sell them. This is my latest drop. None fancy.
Motherfucker.
I see you. He's probably going to. Piece of shit. Do you have any favorite single player games? The Assassin's Creed series. Quest for Glory when I was a kid. It's a quest game. Really like that shit. I would grind it every single day when I was a kid. I liked quest games. But yeah, I would replay the Max Payne series every summer after school. There's a lot that I liked that I completely forgot about. Like, it was a seasonal thing for me. Oh, it's season. It's like the temperature and the smells would give me kind of... You know how you associate tastes, smells, music to different time periods, and it would remind me like, oh shit, I usually play this in this game in winter. Oh, I usually play this game in summer. So I would do that. But favorite single player games, I would have to think really hard. I'm memory wipes. Yeah. I recently realized that I had this. There's a name for it too. It's a kind of associative memory. Kind of like remembering periods of your life through a collection of visual, auditory, like using your five senses to make a collective kind of feeling for an era. And I have a really good ability to like recall based on that, like reconstruct the whole memory around that. When I can taste and I can smell and I can like literally photographic memory, except it's video memory in full 4K with every single sensation. Perfect recollect. Perfect recall. Like, all I would need is like a little trigger, like a song, or like I'll see a tree that the leaf fall patterns remind me of a moment. Like it'll be some trigger. I'll see a pattern somewhere in nature and it'll remind me of something. It's really wild. I'll see something that I haven't seen in 13 years and I'll just get hit with the full 5 sense recollection. It's pretty wild. I'll have to look into my ChatGPT history to see. It dropped a term for it. Like sometimes it just plain hallucinates terms. It's very verbose. It's like a super verbose midwit. Imagine if we win. I'm a lock in. I'm winning, you're losing. Rip Wayne Static. Was it Wayne Static who passed? I think it was Wayne Static. Oh, yeah. Once I learned to shoot in taps, I get better. It's a stress thing. Like I gotta remind myself not to spray when I'm faced with an opponent. I'm very relaxed right now. Drank my coffee before the stream so that I don't get the coffee jitters. Yeah. Well, this guy who went into the tunnel, madman. We won, bro. That's funny. That reminded me. I got a copyright strike on one of my streams when I was showing the Russian bodybuilder. One of his shorts had a music video, and I got a warning, and I had to cut it out. And this guy probably just got me copyrighted as well. Fuck. We shall see. That's a minor issue. Channel is doing really well though. I honestly was not expecting. Like, these streams help so much. Every time after a stream I get a massive boost in viewership. Like, my other videos get shilled. And the streams themselves really help with the watch time hours. Like, I'm only 200 hours away now from the letter. I will be receiving the letter probably in April. The way things are going, if I have to wait for a whole month. And then a filthy liberal will report me for controversy, and I will lose everything. The liberals. Oh, why are we getting drained? Look at how many medals there are in their team. Ah, shit. I might have to leave this lobby, unfortunately. Things are becoming a little unbalanced. That's usually how it goes. If one team is way, like, disproportionately stronger, than the drains start. Oh, I hate this map so much. I think that it's better for some YouTuber to not get too big because YouTube won't censor or strike small. I mean, exposure, the more people you're exposed to, the more likely it is that someone will report your stuff. Small channels don't get that because not enough people report, I guess. We'll see. I mean, if I do get a strike, I might have to censor, because, you know, I can't control what other people say during games. Like, they'll say the N-word, they'll talk about CP or some weird shit. I can't control that, but I can later edit it, I guess. And if I ever do come across, if someone does report my stuff, because you gotta understand, we do talk about my channel's essence is about insulism, kind of. So I'm gonna be attracting people who are kind of more on the right politically, and I'll be attracting people who are more open about their xenophobia and racism. So I'll always have to be. I'll always have to remember that my stuff is a bit sensitive. I mean, that's the kind of crowd I'm attracting. The conversations I've had so far have been pretty open when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I expect to be attracting this kind of crowd in the future. And it's also really funny how viewers and commenters react based on my energy. So if my energy is a bit, if I become a troll, right, I'm gonna attract that kind of people, and I'm gonna unlock that in the viewers that I already do have. So they're just gonna become trolls as well. If I'm nice and sweet, I'm gonna be attracting nice and sweet people. It's about the energy that you project. And I'm attracting honesty and nonchalance, which is kinda... When you're open about stuff, the people who come to you will also be open about their stuff and their thoughts. And every single stream I've had controversial conversations. But it's fine. I've been watching other streamers, and they're just totally fine. Talking about politics and all that shit. But yeah. Isn't there a mute everyone button? Yes. Oh, yes. Not like any kind of genius communication will be happening in casual. People just play this to fart their empty heads. To burp their empty heads. Understandable. See, you can't be playing casual and be getting mad at people for sucking. But yeah, I'm gonna try to attract people who are kind of a bit more nonchalant about the whole thing. I don't want to attract the angry crowd, right? The aggressive incelibates. They don't align with me, bro. They want a slave. I don't want a slave. I don't want a slave wife. I hate submissiveness. People always get mad when you suck. Yeah. Unfortunately, these kind of channels tend to do really well. The channels with the strong agendas. Which is why I have to play the long game. Exposure over time. Yeah. Slow growth. Players in the games, even the casual matches, they're tryharding. It's like programmers. Yeah, I don't understand this breed of human who tryhards in video games. It's like a second job to them. It's like a professional thing. I must get mad at game as if I'm at my workplace. I must take it seriously. So you gotta understand, this is why I tend to play co-op. Oh, they know I'm in the palace. Woo! Yeah. Which is why the mute everyone button exists. It's so peaceful. That being said, I do miss when I do this. I do miss funny dudes like the guy from yesterday, the Romanian dude. He was pretty funny, man. There's the occasional comedian. A lot of people have a dream of being an esport player, and if you suck, you're in their way. I used to be the same. That's a 20-something-year-old thing. That's a teenager thing. Imagine the pressure of being an esports player, bro. Too much stress. And you're getting roasted by the most dysgenic pencil necks in the universe. That when you fail, the people mocking you are not rich giga chads with muscles and women. It's some fucking nerd. Some nasally voice, pimply nerd. It's even more humiliating. When you're getting roasted by someone successful, at least, you know, it's like, you know, this guy is better than me, objectively, in every way. But when it's genetic trash that's making funny, it hits different. Are they just AFK? Korean dudes playing that never showed a single emotion. Ugh. Koreans are something else. I have to watch a... We have to watch a documentary on Koreans deleting themselves from all the pressure that they face. South Koreans. They're crazy. Especially when I found out the amount of abuse K-pop stars go through. Shit. Top of the food chain type bullying and self-improving and surgeries and being perfect all the time. Pure hell. Yeah. I mean, no wonder they don't want to breed. Just abuse the fuck out of each other. Yeah. You have to. You always have to be self-improving. I liked watching documentaries on comfy Japanese NEETs living in cyber cafes. There was this nice documentary about a Japanese banker. It was like, I worked 300 hours a day and I slept in the office and then I would wake up and keep working. And he was like, after many years of this abuse, I couldn't handle it anymore. He just retired. No, he didn't retire. He resigned and went to live in a cyber cafe room. One of those tiny rooms where you barely have enough space to stretch out your arms. With a computer and then one of those hospital rubber beds. But they made it look comfy though. We gotta watch one of them documentaries about Chinese incels suffering. That's some next level suffering. No plan, just waiting to die. We gotta watch the one with the Chinese guy who. It was such a bittersweet story. It's this guy who's a really hardworking dude and he saves a lot of money, and they have this thing where the family of his girlfriend asks for a bride fee or something. I don't remember the proper term for it. They ask for like a really exorbitant sum of money from him if he wants to marry their daughter, and he actually raises that money, and the day that he's supposed to go to the family and be like, yo, I got the money, they raise the price, and he loses his shit, and he quits work, and he becomes a NEET, and basically he gets vindicated because the state, the government discovers some kind of, they want to do a mining operation on his land, and they give him like millions and millions of, I think it was several millions dollars worth of cash for his land, and he's like, no. Yeah, we gotta watch this. We gotta remind me to put this documentary on. Chinese man, bride. I don't even know how to formulate it. Sells land. Chinese. What was it? I'll have to. Again, my brain doesn't work right now. Basically, he got abused at his work, and he got abused by his girlfriend's family so bad that he was just like, I have done it. I have had it with this society. I am quitting. And I think I can find it by the quote. He says, I do nothing all day. I just eat, sleep, drink, and wait to die or something. I just eat and sleep all day and wait to die. It was something like that. And the government paid him a huge amount of money. Ah man, I wish I could find it. I'll find it. I'll look it up in the Forbidden Archives. Yeah, it's a true story. I think I'll find it. Nah, come on. They might have deleted it. That was some Kino, bro. Oh no, you don't. Twin Palace. I just wait for them here.
No plan, just waiting to die.
I'm happy for him. I hope he didn't die. I hope he finds a way to live off the interest. And I hope he lives to 100 years old. Mm-hmm.
Counter-terrorists win. Here you go. Let's move out.
Once this game is complete, we're watching that. There's a few others, like there was this Japanese village. I'll have to find it. Japanese hikikomori village. Not exactly hikikomori, but like Japanese NEET village where a bunch of dudes come together and they share their expenses. And it's like it's one of those dying villages where the average age is 95. And they help the locals. They do work a little bit. They help the locals with farm work and all that. And they earn just about enough to buy themselves like 1,000 calories worth of food. It's like a comfy retreat where you don't have to do anything, but they still have rules about cleaning and cooking and all that shit. But it's pretty good. Yeah, it is kind of it is pretty based. Basically some kind soul, if I remember correctly, let them chill there for free. Shit, gotta protect this dude. Yeah. Some person, or I don't remember, it was a company or a NGO or something. They let these, or maybe it was a government scheme, or we'll have to find out. And it's like a really nice, comfy village in the mountains. And they just chill. I think it was like 5 dudes. And they have rules on, well, if you, whoever cooks first has to cook for everybody, etc. Whoever eats last has to clean up, all that kind of thing. And they basically, it's traumatized dudes who can't fit into society who go there. They just find the Japanese lifestyle too stressful. They go hardcore on that hikikomori shit. But I want to find the one with the Chinese dude in the wedding. I'm missing that term, the bridal price. Bride price. Mother or girlfriend. Oh, this is a different story. Dowry. Dowry. That's the word I'm looking for. I'll find it. I'll find it now. After this match is over. There are 1.5 million hikikomoris. That's a lot of people saying fuck this world. Did you have childhood trauma? Nope. Well, at least I don't think I did. Nothing, like nothing extreme. For me it was just a slow grind. Yikes. He fast complained. Damn, wish you could find it. I'm so angry. Whoops. No, I don't think they removed it. I just suck at finding it. It had millions of views. I don't think they removed it. It wasn't even controversial or anything. The guy was just suffering. His condition was righteous. He was wronged by both his employer and the girlfriend's mother. Chinese man quits working after reasonable salary.
Deploying flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. We're getting stuck right into them.
Maybe I'll find it. Oh, did we win? Oh yeah. Alright. I'm gonna look it up now. Okay. That's cool and everything. How do you always find so many
什么玩意儿要40万呢？
What the fuck was that?
哎呀，姐夫啊，没办法呀，你看那边
Let me just focus on chat. How do you always find so many interesting things on the internet? What's usually the source? 4chan. 4chan is the source. I spend a lot of time on 4chan, and they talk about this stuff all the time. I'm a 4chaner, bro, which is weird. You wouldn't expect me, right, to be a part of this toxic community, but there, you know, if you know how to behave, you're not gonna have any problems there. Chinese NEET dowry. Steep dowry. It was such an amazing documentary. It wasn't a documentary, it was just like the Chinese, man, they're next level when it comes to the transactional nature of marriage. And a lot of these are obviously rage bait. A lot of these are absolute rage bait, but doesn't mean that. Wow, this is the kind of gaslighting shit. Just it not being available, me not being able to find it makes me think like I hallucinated the video, which I didn't. Nah, it wasn't just a dream, it was a real thing. Was it a Chinese man? Pretty sure it was a Chinese man. Let me try to find it on the Forbidden Archives. Oops. Only opening posts. Where yet? I think it's on the other archive. Okay. Video unavailable. Wow, it's like they completely removed it off the face. They I found an image of him. 38-year-old giant baby. Look at this silly writing. Found it. Hey, let's watch this. The archives save me again, and this is a post that I made actually.
我把社会看得特别，你看什么透了你？啊，你就看那个懒。我上班去就挣那点钱，你干了半天累死你，你买不了一套 楼房，这人生这一辈子怎么着啊？就短短的那么180年的事，还哪里不是？谁能活多少年呀？玩得开，放得开，歇了，吃喝享受过了，现在吃喝都死了。
Bro has reached Buddhist nirvana. Based.
38-year-old strong man stays at home, freeloading off his elderly parents, relying entirely on them, now in their 70s, for daily care. After this was revealed in an interview, the 38-year-old man-child, Lian, was immediately condemned by the public. People criticized him for being lazy and irresponsible. However, just 2 years later, Lian's 3-story home was demolished due to city planning, and he ended up receiving a staggering 80 million yuan in demolition compensation.
So they were like 80 million yuan to euro is like... Oh, he got 10 million bucks, bro.
Looking back at this video now...
Sorry, but your house is in the way of our mining operation.
Bam, they give him 10 million.
...is dripping with irony. In front of the camera, Lian sat leisurely on a rosewood sofa, smiling as he accepted the interview. A cigarette dangled from his lips, Buddhist prayer beads in hand, and he casually scrolled on his phone. Even though he was shirtless, he seemed completely unconcerned.
I don't care anymore.
The scene made the reporter realize that Lian had seemingly discarded all traditional notions of propriety and shame. So, the reporter decided to cut straight to the point, asking how long he had been staying at home and pointing out that most of his peers had already settled down and started careers. Shouldn't he also consider finding a job? However, Lian appeared utterly indifferent. He believed that the meaning of life lies in enjoying it and pursuing happiness.
你要这么多人，你自己等于是把你自己都废了。这人生这一辈子怎么着啊？就短短的那么180年的事，还哪里不是？谁能活多少年呀？玩得开，放得开，歇了，吃喝享受过了。 现在就是吃喝等死了，不行了。
Faced with her son's
I just eat, drink, and wait to die every day.
apathetic attitude, Lian's mother gave the reporter a brief account of his earlier life. Only then did the reporter realize that Lian's freeloading actually hit a rather heartbreaking path.
Exactly.
Although Lian only had a primary school education,
just a bum.
He was known for being hardworking and dependable.
Yeah.
In his teens, he left for Beijing to work. In 2004, thanks to his own efforts, he earned over 5,000 yuan a month on construction sites. It was during this time that he met his first love. The two fell deeply in love and quickly moved toward engagement. However, the girl's mother disapproved of Lian's lack of education and demanded a bride price of 100,000 yuan.
Damn.
Although 100,000 yuan wasn't a small sum at the time, Lian figured he'd entered the workforce early and could scrape it together if he clenched his teeth. Yet just when he was joyfully preparing for the engagement banquet, the prospective mother-in-law suddenly raised the bride price to 200,000 yuan. Already tipsy from the banquet alcohol, Lian lost control of his emotions and stabbed her with a fruit knife. This incident caused his first marriage to fall apart before it even began, and led to a 2-year prison sentence.
所有人喝离婚酒没结婚的，连证都没有了，什么事都没有，挂机，告诉了，不成了。
Fuck you.
没别的，我扎了2刀，行了，进监狱。
However, after being released from prison,
You're a
Lian
fruitcake,
didn't
so I
sink
cut
into
you up
despair.
with a fruit knife.
Instead, he worked even harder and eventually got into a state-owned enterprise. Seeing that he was getting older, his parents arranged another match for him. But this second marriage ended up completely altering Lian's life. This time, Lian married a girl from Baoding. To be closer to her, Lian gave up his stable, high-paying job in a Beijing state-owned company and moved back to his hometown to take a job that paid only a little over 1,000 yuan per month. However, this marriage didn't last long and soon fell into crisis. Lian's brother-in-law frequently borrowed money from him, and his wife began cheating on him, flirting with multiple men. In the end, Lian chose to leave with nothing.
第2次婚姻也是通过人介绍了。哎呀，咱们对法律这方面不懂，干嘛呀？啊，怎么了？咱住一块儿去了。那时候怎么了？得了，结婚吧，结婚就结婚了。 结婚了可倒好，我在北京上班，他在涿州上班，我得了。
Look at this dude's face. Like, he is so done with the stupid rules and the stupid... He's like, hey, fuck this shit. Fuck y'all. I ain't playing your game.
I ain't playing your game no more. I am enlightened.
说那么着吧，我说得了，回到涿州上班来吧。我从北
Yeah.
京过去上班，那时候一个月拿5000多块钱，回到涿州来，我拿1000多块钱，我那么忍着，俩人慢慢也就感情不和。完了，人开始也挺好的。第3年让了，没别的，在城里中午一间小房子住着，什么人都来，我也体贴，他也文化我。今儿来了一个，那是干，那是谁
Yeah, coworker.
那是谁呀？我不说，我是干什么的？在监狱里生的，我什么能啊？
I can see through those tricks.
离了。
After experiencing this
Bitches
failed
ain't shit
marriage,
but hoes and
Lian
tricks.
focused solely on making money and stopped thinking about relationships. But fate didn't favor him.
Bro was in
After
prison.
working for a year, the boss of the construction site he was on suddenly passed away. As a result, Leanne's entire year of wages was
Oh,
never paid.
man.
When he went to the foreman's family to ask for his wages, emotions ran high. He smashed their house and injured one of the family members. Lian was once again sent to prison. Although the sentence wasn't long, it utterly crushed his hope in life.
我的工资1分钱都没得着，我都懒得要他去。没劲了，没劲了，就这么过。我把人世间所有的我都看透了，你明白吧？啊，什么叫快乐呀？什么叫高兴啊？
All he wanted now was to return to his parents and seek their protection. Seeing how much he had suffered, his parents agreed, thinking he just needed some time to rest and recover.
And then back to
But
the
what they
slave
didn't
camp.
expect was that Leanne's rest would last 3 whole years.
If they call him a
For 3
baby,
years,
they
he lived
dare to
like
call him a
man-child.
baby.
Clothes prepared for him,
Nah,
food
bro.
brought to his mouth.
He lived like a
He didn't even
philosopher.
want to step outside the house, only watching TV all day.
He should
When his
preach.
parents asked about his future plans, he simply said he had seen through life and didn't want to be tied down anymore.
This man is
Out of
escaping samsara.
desperation, Leanne's mother invited reporters, hoping that media attention might help her son turn his life around. At that time, whether it was the reporter, his parents, or the TV viewers, everyone saw Lian as a cautionary tale. But 2 years later, when people looked back on that interview, they found that Leanne's attitude carried a certain artistic irony. Even knowing that a reporter was coming, Lian didn't bother tidying up his appearance. With a scruffy beard and not even wearing a shirt, he acted nonchalant. When the reporter asked what he did at home all day, he couldn't care less. When urged to find a job and reminded that his parents wouldn't be around forever, Lian emphasized that life is short. Rather than suffer out there working, why not enjoy life at home?
Sometime
If it really
doing
came
nothing
to
just
it,
feels
he
like
could
home.
always just sell the house.
对
我非常清楚，现在资产你知道吗？我给变得明白，说这点六，随便找一人啊，说我这套房我给你卖，我都吃不清说不清的，是吧？三口人，知道吗？卖给一大开发商，够我们家吃一辈子的了。
Hearing that her son was planning to sell the house, Leanne's mother became furious. That house was
What?
something she and her husband had painstakingly built by selling tofu.
Yeah, that sucks.
How could he talk about selling it so lightly? But Lian just laughed
Shit.
and said, "This big house is just for the 3 of us. Can't we at least sell half?" If that didn't work, he added, he could always dig a fish pond in the yard, grow some lotus roots, and raise
Based.
some fish.
我挖个鱼塘，我养个鱼儿也行。我那按摩店，
This guy knows.
我弄完了，我养个藕也行。
Seeing how Lian spoke with such grandiosity,
I would just
the
live on
reporter
fish and
reminded
potato.
him that he needed to take action and couldn't just wait for miracles.
And then a miracle
His
happened.
mother also scolded him, saying he just didn't want to work. But Lian merely chuckled and brought up his years of labor experience. No matter how hard the reporter tried, Lian remained totally unmoved. In the end, the intervention ended in failure. When the show aired, many viewers condemned Lian for being unfilial and predicted a bleak future for him. But no one expected that 2 years later,
You have to
piece
try
of
hard.
news about
You have
Lian
to
would
work.
leave everyone
Nah.
stunned.
Fuck
It
that
turned
shit.
out that his village had been selected for demolition. After an evaluation by the government, Leanne's family received over 80 million yuan in compensation. Some
Shit,
said Lian had
they
known
could
about
buy
the
a whole
demolition
village.
all along, which is why he chose to lie flat at home. Others said he truly had seen through life and chose a different path.
This man.
But no matter what, Leon had finally achieved a complete and total lie-flat lifestyle.
This is his last reincarnation. He is escaping Rome.
Leon's life may look like giving up, but in truth, it had long
He is a
been
bad slave.
influence. With only a primary school education, he tried to trade labor for love, only to be humiliated for lacking money and status, ultimately ending up in prison after a rage-fueled outburst.
He's a genius, man. Just a little fish pond and some potatoes and whatever roots that he wanted to eat, and he's set. They probably don't have winters where he lives.
Failing to recover them.
It's probably evergreen.
This series of blows had long since crushed his belief in hard work. He said, "I've already seen through life." It sounds like an excuse, but if you really listen, you'll hear anger, scars, and a kind of resignation that comes from losing all faith in the world. It's not that he never tried or never did.
Thing is, you know, I gotta understand his parents actually destroyed themselves to build this house. So I kind of feel bad for him. But he's right.
Why do you need this big house?
Japanese Omori retreat. Was it? I'll find it. Can you link the video? Yeah, sure. Damn, this one is gonna be difficult to find as well. Whoops. "30-year-old Jan baby claimed to see through life, mocked for leeching for 3 years." Was that the one? No. Yeah. I want to find that video. It was so good.
So good.
I'm a 50-year-old Japanese man struggling with midlife crisis. I like these kind of. There was a whole series of these videos of Japanese men nonchalantly complaining about their completely comfortable lives. Where is the video? Japanese NEETs. That's the one. An organization of young people who don't want to work and how they're saving a mountain village. That's the one. That's a really good one.
和歌山県田辺市五味地区、紀伊山地の奥深い山の中にひっそりとありますこちらの建物。ここにですね、定職に就こうとしないニートと呼ばれる若者たち
NEETですよね。
が共同で生活しているんです。
13
限界集
NEETs.
落に現れたニートたち。一体どんな暮らしを送っているのでしょうか。
人口わずか9人の集落に
there goes the copyright.
突如現れた若者たち。 職業は山奥ニートです。
Deep Mountain NEET.
部屋でゲームをしたり川で読書をしたりとにかく自由気ままに暮らしています。
何も考えないで
しかし今彼らの存在が図らずも村を支えているというのです。
So they do still work, kind of. Like it's not completely free. It'll be explained. I think it was either a government scheme or a private individual who just let them chill there. Or they get money from the old people, I don't remember. It will be explained.
ここがまあ離れですね。離れ。僕はこっちに住んでます。ただ中は廃墟です。
石井新さん、ここに来て4年になると言います。
小学校なので、ここが職員用の宿舎だったそうです。
もうそのまま上がる感じ。失礼します。
これ超気をつけてほしいんですけども、ここは見てください。
It's a real man cave.
これ毎回こう出たり入ったりするときはさっきの
そうです。
時間を飛び越えるというか。
そうです。
That's how dudes are like. Hole in the floor, just jump over it.
危ないですよね。
It is what it is.
小学校の校舎に10代から30代までの若者が一緒に暮らしています。気が向けば単発のアルバイトで収入を得ることはありますが、定職に就こうとしていないいわゆるニートと呼ばれる若者たちです。
ああ、おかしいってそれ。これもう負けですよこんな。
4年前、地域の
Original non-profit.
引きこもりの若者に居場所を作ってあげたいと山奥への移住を呼びかけたことがきっかけ。住む場所だけは与えるものの、金銭的な補助はなく、基本的には自立して生活することが条件です。現在ここで暮らすのは13人。
13 people.
一体毎日どんな生活をしているのでしょうか。一日の始まりはお昼過ぎ。
I mean, just looking at his face, I can tell why he became a hikikomori.
特にないですね。
Bro got physiognomy checked.
地元の人から譲り受けた鶏の世話です。
3日分の。
Oh yeah, could be a scheme.
本当だ。すごい。
すごい。
もちろんいただきます。
食事は自給自足が基本。
綺麗ですね。
Itadaki my ass, motherfucker.
じゃあうまいですよ。
We be eating ramen on the tatami and shit.
その後はこたつへ。
He looks after chickens. Yeah, why not?
ないですね。
You just feed him some seeds and collect the eggs.
東京都出身のジョー君。
28
高校
years
時代
old.
から引きこもりでした。就職も進学もしたくない。しかし親からの冷たい視線に耐えられず、実家から逃げるようにこの村にやってきました。
小学校の頃からずっと気づけばぼーっとしてる人間だったんで、はい。やっぱりもう人間考えないっていうのがね、一番脳に優しいと思う。親元を離れるってなったらどこに行きゃいいんだってことを考えた結果、
They forced me to think.
ニートでも
I just wanna not think.
ここしかねえっていうところを一発で引き当てた、はい、宝くじ うな人生ですね。
夕方、
Funny how he doesn't look depressed at
本
all.
物に夕食作りが始まりました。山から湧き水を引いているため、水道代はタダなんだとか。
Natural mountain spring.
食材は車で1時間半離れたスーパーで調達。
Yeah.
単発のアルバイ
It's
トは
almost as if suffering comes from having a lot of needs.
時折収入を得ている彼ら
And they're like, ah, fuck it.
月2万円
I'm
ほど
gonna
を支払
help
って
these old
食費
people.
や光熱費に当てている。
There, they pay him 200 per month. I'm gonna help these old people with their gardens, and they're gonna pay me, and I'm gonna eat simple food, breathe clean air, and drink spring water.
お腹が空いた人が来るみたいな。
ああ、チキンレースが作るんだったら全員の分作らないといけないから。
彼らの生活にルールはありません。
They are
他
kind
の
of
人
free.
との摩擦を嫌うため、どこまでも緩くつながることを大切にしているからです。
Shit, if you have a fast
いじ
internet
めや
connection,
就
they
職難などニートになった事情は様々。それでも適度な距離を
doesn't
保
look
ちな
like
が
they
ら
have winters down
自立
there,
して暮らしています。
so they don't have to worry about heating and all that.
石井さんはもともと教師を目指していましたが、人間関係でつまずいてそのまま引きこもりに。
They could grow stuff
そんな
year
時
round.
この村の存在を知りました。
なんかぼーっとしてていい気分になりますね。なんか街中でぼーっとしてるとなんだこの人みたいに思われるけど、人がいないからぼーっとしてると変な人に思われない。
4年経った今、山奥ニートの暮らしに満足し、抜け出
They
す
do
気
live in
は
the
ない
mountains.
そうです。
まあ、引きこもってるだけですよ。みんなで一緒に引きこもってるだけっていうのがやっぱりまずありますね。まあ、でもそれ別に僕引きこもり全然悪いことじゃないと思ってて、生活できる上で引きこもれたらそれ最高の状態だと思うんですよ。
しかしそんな彼らが思いがけず村を大きく変え始めています。
こんにちは。
石井さんが訪ねたのは近所に住む85歳の男性。暇を見つけては何気ない雑談を楽しむそうです。
Repopulate the damn villages.
それもそれでいいですね。いいじゃないですか。理想の生活じゃないですか。そう。憧れの生活ですよ。僕らの。年を取ったら田舎で縁側で日向ぼっこしつつ居眠りしたいなと思って今頑張って働いてるんですよ。
Yeah. Well, was there a joke about this? About a fisherman fishing? He's just chilling and fishing. And some rich dude is like, yo, you're not making any money doing this fishing thing. What the fuck are you doing with your life? And the fisherman is like, what do you do with your money? Why are you working so hard? And he was like, the rich man was like, so that I could get a house, so that I could chill in my house, you know, and fish. And the fisherman was like, but that's what I'm doing right now. Why do I have to jump through these extra hoops? And someone posted a joke in a comment underneath that story that later the fishing village was bought out by the rich man and turned into a parking lot. Oh man. Yeah. The fisherman already had it made. And the joke continues that the rich man is very spiteful and he bought the land and he turned it into something. Like a bunch of condos in a parking lot.
ここ田辺市五味地区の住民は9人。住民の平均年齢は 80.3 歳の限界集落なのです。
若い人がやってくるのはどうですか？
若い人来てくるの嬉しいよ。
嬉しいですか？
はい、若い人おるとな、漫画もしかっていう時にね、やっぱり若い人に。
Well, that's the thing when you get to that age, because I'm surrounded by these old folks, and when they lose when they lose their loved one. If they have a wife or if they lose their husband, they kind of start getting lonely and they start coming up with schemes to they start inventing problems just to get someone to keep them company. It's really sad. There used to be spaces for these retirees, for the elderly, to just come together, like clubs. I remember my grandfathers used to go play cards and shit, and all that stuff is closed now. Community spaces. Yeah, you got your TV, you got your internet. Go entertain yourself.
すごいことで、みんななんかできた人だなと思いますね。
ある日、
Oh yeah, especially in a village, you get a stroke or a heart attack, it's over. But I mean, these people don't do anything that would lead to death from modern life. They just die peacefully and they sleep.
いつか観光客を呼んでひまわりの油を絞る体験イベントを開きたいんだとか。石井さんたちは毎年このプロジェクトを手伝っているそうです。
ニートが油を売るってよ。ニートが油を売る。
To be lazy to sell oil.
若者がいなくなった限界集落。そこへやってきた働きたくない若者たち。持ちつ持たれつ、その奇妙な関係が消滅の危機にある過疎集落を図らずも支えているのです。
You know what? My neat ass actually, I really enjoy the gardening thing. That might actually be the perfect job for a NEET.
僕らが住み続けることによってこの集落が存続するようになるっていうのは一つの恩返しだと。
Can't wait to start the seedlings this year in March.
さて、続いては
Alright. Former bank employee in Japan lives in cyber cafe. Resident living permanently in Japan. I think it was this one. Oh, yeah. This guy. Let me look through this briefly. That's a different documentary. But this guy. Whew. I think you work during the week. It's pretty obvious. What? So he still works. Jeez.
最初はマンションなど借りるところを探してましたけど、結構な値段があったので、やはりネットカフェでとりあえず過ごそうと思ってましたね。普段からネットカフェにはよく行っていたので、そこまでの抵抗はなかったですね。一番最初に行った日はやはり体が休まらなかったっていうのもありますね。食器を洗う音が聞こえたりみたいな、そういう細かい音が案外気になったりしますね。
Japan was conquered by the US. The manga shit, bro. Yeah. I've heard that theory. The two nukes and then the anime and manga shit.
Emasculation.
Look at this dude. imagine the smell. I couldn't. While playing video games.
気にすることなく電気も使えるような感じで、さすがにいつまでもアルバイトでもいられませんから、これからもうちょっとスキルアップをしていって、いずれ正社員になれるように頑張っていこうとは思います。
人たちが増え始めたのは1990年代の
Internet cafe refugees.
終わりからだと思います。で、大きく社会問題化したのは2000年代の半ばですね。今非正規雇用の労働者は労働市場全体の 38% 程度です。非正規雇用の場合には日本の場合期間の定めのある雇用、非正規雇用の人たちの賃金の水準は正規雇用の人たちに比べて半分以下という水準ですので、非常に低い水準になっています。非正規雇用の差別的な待遇というのは即貧困の問題につながってくると。失業した場合の失業の給付が非常に弱いんですね。こういうふうに失業したら生活が成り立たないという社会になっています。だから正社員になりたいと思う。でも正社員になると、長時間で高ストレス過密労働が待っていると。
Look how the expert looks is unhealthy. It is what it is. Sararomam.
ネットカフェ住んで4ヶ月ぐらいになります。
There was another one that was even more brutal of elderly people. I don't know which country it was. Maybe some, not China, not Japan, but like a South Asian country. I forgot which one, where old people were living in these little cages, not even able to afford. Their bunk beds were so stacked close to each other that you only had enough space to barely slide out from the bunk bed. And it was full of old people just rotting there waiting to die. It was brutal. I wish I could find that one.
勤めていたところはクレジットカード関係の会社でした。
Was it? I think it was. What was that? What was that city state in Asia? Was it? Am I thinking of Singapore? An island country. I'm thinking of like a rich city state or an island country in Asia where the rent is so expensive that you get people packed like sardines in these like someone will have an apartment and they will divide it into tiny cubes and old people would live there and just rot. I forgot the country. I'll find it.
仕事の方はコンピューターの管理ですとか、家に帰る時間もなくなったりするますんで、ずっと会社でこう関連と仕事をするとか、昼夜の状況もわからなくなったりしますんで、周りから見るとその
coffin homes in Hong Kong.
ぼーっとしてるとか、どっちと間が激しいとか。
That was brutal. Coffin homes. Bruh. Coffin size. I don't know which documentary it was that with the old people living in the cages. And one dude was like, I have no plan, I'm just waiting to die. Jeez. Yeah. But then there was this, I just remember there was this documentary of this Siberian dude living alone in the wild. And they made a follow-up on that. I don't know if you guys have seen that documentary. That was pretty cool. Dude just...
in what?
This dude. Oh, hello, brother Danilo. I am doing really, really well. I made a shit ton of money. I work 3 jobs now. Even got the haircut I promised. Hope I don't get harassed with business talk. So that one I was going to Iceland for a work trip. Yeah.
Right now I'm in...
No, I don't think it was that one. It was a... yeah, it is this one. That's the one with the guy who's just waiting. No plan, just waiting to die. I just want to find him. He was just rotting on a bed. Explaining how he has nothing going on in his life. I don't think I can... this guy. This is the guy.
At one of the last remaining cage homes in Hong Kong. It's a brutal living situation in really tight quarters and not very sanitary. And pretty soon this will all be phased out. It's really, really, really
This
sad
guy.
to
This
witness
guy.
And people have
No
to live
plan,
in
just
harsh
waiting to die.
conditions. Really just breaks my heart to experience this. Everywhere in here is just cages.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. That's for you. You're welcome.
Listen to this.
Mr. Fong, how long have you been living in these homes?
20
years.
20 years. 20 years ago, were there a lot more people living in these conditions?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
What are some of the struggles that you have every day?
全部都係啲單身寡佬㗎啦。
Most of them, they are single people, and there are many problems. The hygiene or the,
How many people live in this room?
呢度住到滿㗎，一開頭。
and most of them pass away. Before there is 3 more these rooms.
Do you plan to leave this place and have a new home?
或者唔全部都假㗎啦，同我哋講啲嘢咯。
He said, I have no pain. I just waiting to die.
Jesus.
There's
Yeah, man.
electricity. You have a fridge over here in the corner. Just
This is exactly like... This is why I consider myself hyper-privileged when you compare yourself to the global level, you know, and a lot of people live like this. A lot of people live even worse. If we look up the Bangladeshi and the Indian slums, it's even worse. I forgot which documentary it was, but these people live like, I don't know. You have to look at how happy they are, though. Maybe they're happier than we are. If you're NEET in Europe, your quality of life is still better. Oh yeah. Like imagine living in this. Like, this is like...
Hey guys, today I'm in Bangladesh, one of the worst GDP.
So Russian dude.
He who is stronger
Oh,
should
Ukrainian.
pass first.
Damn. Fuck.
There are standard ones.
So yeah, imagine being a shut-in. Imagine being shy in this country. India is worse. India and Africa. Jeez, imagine being
Some
autistic
kind of water. Also, there are
in Bangladesh, bro. It's fucking over.
Bangladeshi men find themselves forced to engage in hard physical labor. However, women's lives are not easy either. Thousands of women are parked outside a modern office building, but once you enter the bathroom,
Waragi makers. Man, I'm gonna get so many copyright strikes.
Uganda. Uganda's had a pretty good spell the last 25 years. No major civil wars. A little bit of an Ebola.
I get bananas in Kuvadim. I peel them, put them in a drum, and squeeze the juice. And then I ferment it.
You've got the mash in there.
Look at that.
It's boiling and fermenting. The vapor from it comes up through
This
these
woman
copper
works for a
tubes
living.
and condenses, you cool it.
Worse server to spawn in, hard mode from the start. Yeah, and they just keep making more bodies, so the cycle of samsara never ends. I'm so fucked. 26. Hello, Mr. Bradley. 26 years old, nerve damage, never work, autism. Unmedicated ADHD, cannot hold Xbox controller longer than 5 minutes. GG's pain every second. Omega kick. This is NEETdom hard mode. Well, I hope you get NEET bucks. I hope you get NEET books for it. Sounds like my channel is not the right channel for you. There's a YouTube called Indigo Traveler who made 15 videos about his trip in Bangladesh. Damn.
Off there and it drips into this gas tank.
Look at them. You know you're in a Balkan country or in a third world country where when you see people putting spirits in Coca-Cola bottles and whiskey bottles. You should have consulted me.
Selected districts, you find their livelihood is significantly dependent
on what?
Alcohol itself. Yeah.
Do nothing, just get drunk all day. Damn. Roll autistic ADHD. Look at this dude.
What's the hangover like? Like, we're drinking like a scapegoat ritual. Okay.
Oh, I tend to use
From the very busy city of Hong Kong. As you may or may not know,
He doesn't show suffering. This is suffering.
There's no garden or swimming pool on its peak.
Cage homes.
Living
Bruh.
in cages stacked on top of each other, which resemble livestock coops, led the government to ban this type of house.
Look at that shit. They suffer.
After the government banned cage home rentals, there were coffin homes instead.
Coffin homes.
This room is about 20 square meters. There are 14 coffin-like boxes stacked on top of each other. Each box is home to one person. This room is used for sleeping and storing personal belongings. The cramped space means some people have to curl up. There's no window, sunlight,
Looks
or
comfy.
ventilation.
Imagine having claustrophobia.
This
And
type of rented accommodation is like an underground business, which no one wants to talk about.
cages were better. Yeah, you
No
have.
one went to
At least you have ventilation.
Environment on Earth. Friends.
Now this dude knows how to live. Bro didn't even have windows. He was using a plastic to cover his window hole, and someone came from the city and they installed a window in the there they are. The gentleman. In the follow-up, they helped him fix up his house. I think they installed solar panels on his roof, and they gave him a window. And bro's happy with what little he has. Look at this dude, always in a good mood. Yeah. A real struggler, but he doesn't complain. Alright, time for some gameplay. Let's not. Unless you guys have any more ideas about documentaries and all that shit. First bowl of soy milk here. Sell it. Sell it for more. Sell it to a soy boy. We look if all of us could go back to primitive soy. Jeez. There's not enough animals to feed all of us. That means that 80% of people just die of starvation and getting mugged by the chads with the guns. Imagine 10 billion people competing for a ever extinct number of animals. Yeah. Well, only probably like only the top 1 or 2% make money doing this. Actual money, just like the OnlyFans thing. 95% of the hoes make nothing. Only the top streamers, only the top hoes. It is what it is. The whole market is oversaturated. La Pareto principle, yeah, it is what it is. But you know, like the major filter when it comes to this kind of stuff is just persistence. Like a lot of people, they don't make anything. They don't have what it takes to do this for years. They don't have what it takes to do this consistently for 1 year. And they give up after a few months when they see that there's no traction, there's nothing going on. They just quit. Yeah, they don't have what it takes. I myself don't have what it takes. But at least it's easy because I'm on the computer anyway, so hitting stream is easy once a week. Making Bibeos, that's a whole other thing. Yeah. They don't have the hyper-focus and the obsessionisms. Damn. Two snipers down. I mean, at least he has the money stimulus. Bro, when you're streaming and no one's watching, very demoralizing. But when you're doing it anyway, it doesn't matter. Only difference is am I gonna share it with other people? Why do they want to kick low, bro? Someone gotta watch our back. He's an Assad agent. Assad or Mossad? Yo, what? Okay, he got paid. He did like 3 podcasts, 3 hours. I was censoring. I don't think you have to censor. I used to think that YouTube would auto-censor. We have discovered inappropriate language in your stream or something, but they don't. That would be next level though. Trust score. Isn't that the comments? Based on your comments and shit? Shit. Like, based on how people have reacted to your comments that you've posted in the past, you get a trust score. And I know mine is still pretty high, because whenever I post a comment, it always gets liked, and I'm always in the top 5. So... like, my videos and my live streams are... I show 2 completely different faces. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, yeah. I'll just have to pass the partnership review when I hit the 4,000 hours. And then the algorithm will decide, whatever they got going on, will decide whether my videos are even monetizable. What do you think YouTube banning people for life in millions lately? What? For life? I'll have to look it up. They take the money. They take a really big cut. It is what it is. That's why I don't want to get big. Too much self-censorship. Little bro, you will never be big. Wow. I think we're getting away with it, with all the controversial shit, because of who's in power in the US right now. Once the liberals take the reins, it's over. Even though it's a liberastic company now, based in California. Playing with fire. I mean, if I get banned, it is what it is. The problem is the stinking pedos. If pedos didn't exist, you could have an uncensored platform. But how are you gonna attract advertisers? That's the big issue. Does your country have a big YouTube scene? Oh yeah, every third young person is a streamer. It's massive. I cannot stand it. It's very cancerous. Just it's a very there's very few quality streamers or YouTubers from my country. The rest is just drama seeking and shitpost wars. This sounds pretty cringe in my language. I don't know. I'm biased. I don't watch Bulgarian YouTube.
Dante, senin o ananın avradını sikeyim Dante.
Oğlum hilecileri küfür et. Allah'a ne küfür ediyorsun lan?
Yok lan Dante küfür ediyor. Allah'a küfür ediyor.
Yok sana değil ya.
Where is the mute everyone button? But yeah, it's massive. I don't even want to click on one of those YouTubers. I don't want to get spammed with their BS. It's just drama that I don't care about. There's a few funny people, and the rest is just crap. Grifters. I mean, it's the same thing everywhere, really. It's just that the bigger the country, the more people there are. Ah, there's a button. There it is. The bigger the country, the more likely you are to have a streamer, to have more streamers who actually produce quality content. That's just how it is. My country is not very tolerant of shut-ins. It's a pretty normie country. But I mean, as people move to the big city, as the millennials and the Gen Xers move to the big city and establish themselves there, their kids are developing the their kids are developing the autistic, shy, shut-in temperament. Third world. It's a mix between first, second, and third. Bruh. Wait, are they on A? Shit. I'm so getting kicked. Fuck. And one of them is here, no doubt. What? Fuck. I'm getting kicked. You're supposed to have fun with some people I top notch or just a cheat. Hey, I didn't get kicked. Wait, what were you talking about? They teach you to compete from birth in schools. Look at the sweats. What is sweats? What? Okay. Stream is doing really well. Saturday, man. Saturday's the day. Friday was just like, even if people watch on Friday, the players in games are drunks. They've been drinking and the gameplay is terrible. The content is terrible. Saturday is perfect. Sunday, everyone's stressing about Monday. Yeah. Good parents being inverted just proves schools are brainwashing. You will conform and fit into the mold. Come on, bro, give me a kill. Are we getting ripped? No. This is we consider freak outsiders because they break the mold. Shit. Just invest like the pro and live off the profits. And don't tell anyone. When I went to buy a monitor, the guy told me if you buy this, you click here and get a bullseye in the middle of the monitor so you don't need to press. Yeah, I have that on my monitor. Pretty much every modern monitor has that. Come on, bro, really? Every modern monitor, I think I even have that. I don't want to mess with my... Yeah. I have that as well. It doesn't even have to be an expensive monitor. It just has to have the filthy... It has to be known for gaming. You probably came off as a young gamer to him. You got physiognomy checked. Yeah, built-in crosshairs. There's an option. You click a few buttons and a center dot appears on your monitor. Not a big deal, I've never used it. Come on, give me a third one. A center dot. Yeah. Mine is pretty basic. I got a really sweet deal on it. 150 bucks. 240 hertz and all that G-Sync shit. Yeah. You could probably get a third-party program to add the dot to your monitor anyway. a mod for bots. Yeah. Mine is Samsung.
Samsung. Very reliable.
Only by the big brands. Built-in sweat. What is sweat? Hello, brother or sister, Alex. Are you the person who commented on my latest video? I don't... The nicknames and the handle, the YouTube handles are different. Oh. I've been doing really good. Staying sober and all that. Yo. Nah. I know you're gonna come out of there. And then I won't get you. Sneaky little mouse. Whoop. A while back you did a live playing Wreckfest and I joined just to watch you play. Wow, that was many months ago. I can usually remember YouTube handles, but I don't remember yours. Should I play some Wreckfest after this? I have advanced in the career mode. Yo, what? That was pretty good. Yeah, I loved playing Flat Out 2. The mode where you crash into the other cars. That was... Wreckfest has those two. I like it because the graphics are pretty crisp. Like, when I play these FPS games, some of the graphics are so fuzzy, my eyes suffer, and then I play Wreckfest and it's so crystal clear and so crisp. Like I can feel my eyes healing in real time. I want to play some Wreckfest after this. I need some more Bibeo game ideas because I only have 7-8 games. I want something simple that I can look at chat at the same time and not worry about shit. Cause like... Ah yeah. Lol. Flat Out 2 was it was the only thing that ran on my old laptop back in the day, and I was grinding that shit for years. You can like, never get bored of it. The Flat Outs that they made after that were just... That company just messed up bad. The follow-ups were kinda pretty lackluster. Eee. Been streaming for 3 hours. Let me just lose real quick. I am not bitching out of this one. And then I'm gonna wreck some bots. Then the Wreckfest. No, I thought he killed him. CS was full of cheaters and sweats. It's really a low IQ game. It doesn't have to be low IQ though. Depends on, I guess, who you're playing with. But yeah. Casual is low IQ, definitely. I don't like high IQ games. Like map painting simulators and all that Tinker Tranny shit. There's a lot of people that play the game like soccer. They also like to scream at their TVs and give directions to the players. No, you are not supposed to kick it this way. You are supposed to kick it the way I want. Did you become emo? No, my hair decided my fate for me. I know I promised I would have it cut, but I lied. Yeah. It's a good game to switch off your brain. That's why I like it. And casual. Competitive, I'ma have to play with a VPN. Fuck playing with Russians and Turks. A Russo-Turkish experience. Siktir siktir ananı siktir siktir. İbne blah blah blah ibad blah blah blah. Retard maxing, you need to check out what is... Ah yeah, I know what retard maxing is. It's good for you. Retard maxing is good. I like it. This guy just keeps submitting reports. What are they saying? Turkish jibba jabber. Ananı örüspü. İbne siktir. Bok. Maymunlar. I sweat too much. My CS score is literally my social credit score. It's my second full-time job. Missed me. Oh, I was actually looking for that this weekend. The Orange Cheeto fans hyped me up for a strike late Saturday. So, you know what? Late Saturday in US hours is early Sunday morning hours, our time, European time. So, we'll see. We shall see. Actually, let me check. The forbidden website. Reply counts. Nope. Nothing happening. Yeah, I get all my information from 4chanx and YouTube. The only reason I care. I hope it makes the line go down temporarily. When he does decide to have a huge, really huge, believe me, firework party in Iran. His opponents expect him to make a spectacle out of it more than... LOL. Should be this weekend because of the markets. Yeah, I mean, I was expecting... I've been reading, you know, the crypto community shitposts online, and they were expecting shenanigans this weekend, because that's when, apparently that's when it usually happens. But, so far nothing. The nothing ever happens people are happy. See, I told you so, nothing ever happens. Sneak 100. Not today, Habibi. Orange men like to push buttons. His opponents, I watched some CNN. I watched some filthy liberal media yesterday to see what his opponents think. And they seem to be of the opinion that he's gonna make a huge show, a theatrical performance out of it. It's like it's not gonna be anything that changes anything. It's gonna be like a huge firework demonstration or something. Like just like performative muscle flexing, basically, without any real effect, without any change in the regime or anything. Like, that's not the goal. The goal is to flex and say, see, I whistled and they kneeled or something. Just like he did with forcing the filthy Europeans to boost their spending on defense. Which we were gonna do anyway. And then he can say during the midterms that, see, I shouted and they asked how... I told them to jump and they asked me how high. Yeah, tank the markets. Like, do something stupid so the price goes down, your friends can buy cheap. And then nothing ever happens and everything proceeds as planned. So I hope the line goes down. On crypto at least. Whoops, I promised breakfast. But yeah, if I go on X, am I even logged in? Global trending. I don't even know how to search X. I'm not on X. You on Bitcoin or shitcoin? Bitcoin only. So nothing's happening. How do I look this up? Top. Iranian people are waiting for you. Nothing burger, yep. Along with stopping the US from attacking Iran directly from its air bases, it is now locked off its airspace for combat missions. Europe may follow suit. Or are they just doing him a favor? By it's kind of like when you try to get into a fight and your friend holds you back as if you were gonna smash the other dude's face because you're so dangerous. Is that what's happening, or are Brits really that? Have they really succumbed to the leftist parasite? Death America means death shop. Iran's an American issue. So nothing's happening. Iranian hackers claim they have videos of Trump with Yes, yes. Okay. Three. Let's play some Wreckfest. Fuck the news. Let me check out the charts real quick. Nothing's happened, most likely, yeah. Yep. I'm looking at the Euro chart because I'm a Euro poor. 68k dollars, 58k euros. I don't know how to interpret this. Nah. I have to. I'm gonna have to hard mode this one. What the fuck? Breakfast. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. That guy I told you that have a company trading Bitcoin says is going to 56k. Was that Michael Saylor? I don't know what to think about him. Maybe that's the guy. $55k. I mean, we're probably not done. We're not done dumping. So. See what I'm doing here. Oops. Can I upgrade? Sailor's a con man. Yeah, that's what I think as well. Car is not eligible. Come on, bro. They don't even allow you to upgrade your car because your car is too good. So yeah, 55k would be how much in euro? 40 something? 46. Pretty good. I think that's the standard car they give you. I'm not gonna harass you with the engine noises. But yeah, you're not allowed to upgrade your car. Then it becomes way too good, way too powerful. Oh shit. Look at these midwits wiping each other out. You're supposed to use them to bounce off them so you don't have to take the full corner. Looks like I've lost some viewership with the political talk. We're gonna chase all the filthy liberals out of my streams. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm waiting for that dip so I can go. I was actually hoping for something like 30k euro, which is what, like upper like 37, 38k dollars. Shit. So I can get at least 0.1. I get 0.1 and then I'll just hold it forever until that thing is worth at least a few millions. Then I'm cashing out and putting that thing into an index fund. Fuck that shit. And from then on, it's hopefully smooth sailing. I don't know who that guy is. Come on. Whoa, that backfired. I don't care about the feminists as long as they stay away from my business. And they'll call me a privileged white man, even though I am a brown mid. Generally, it's your car, a famous movie car. Oh, I didn't know that. Don't know nothing about cars. Don't care about cars. Shit. Mm-hmm. You gotta squeeze them. Ah, my shit is wrecked. Ay, ay, ay. Second, not too bad. Bitcoin was invented by CIA. Yeah, I read that theory that actually Satoshi is like the whole thing is a project to get you to sell your gold, to sell stuff, tangible stuff for the intangible Bitcoin, so then you can get rug pulled, and that's a way for the government to rob you again. Get you to literally own nothing and be happy. That's literally it. When you own it, you own nothing. You own bits. Like, I think his wallet, if my memory is correct, he still holds like 1 million Bitcoin or something. Which, I mean, if that really is if the schizophrenics are correct, and this is NSA, CIA, glowy invention. Imagine if all that shit got dumped all at once. Like a literal rug pull. Someone has to have... Some nerd has to have made the calculations already. For what will happen if someone... Whoever's behind that wallet decides to just dump it all on us and rug pull us. I mean, it's just a means for speculation, so that you can make some profits and pull it out and put it into actual tangible shit. I remember buying at 1700 in 2017. But I got paper hands and I sold way too early. And these spaces are filled with people who keep regretting and keep saying, what if, what if, what if. I mean, if you sold early, you never had it. You never had what it takes to begin with. You never had the holder mentality, so you weren't gonna become a multimillionaire anyway. Alright. Looks like people have lost interest in the stream. So unless I guess it's already 3 hours. We've passed the 3-hour mark. Unless more people join, I guess I might cut it short. No need to make it like a 6-hour thing. We did pretty well. Almost 100 views. Peak concurrent viewers is, I think, 8, which is pretty good. This is probably going to be 20-30 hours plus whomstever watches after the fact, so like 30-40 hours tops, which is really good, which means only 200 hours or so needed. For the AdSense lit. I mean, even if I make nothing with AdSense, it's still like a temporary goal, something to look forward to, you know, when you got nothing else going on. And from then on, it'll have to be videos. Shit, I gotta make a video, bro. Give me video ideas. Give me generalized video ideas. I'm out of ideas. I need to attract more eyeballs. Should I make a complaining video? Should I make a controversial video? Should I make an incel video? Finishing this lap and finna end the stream. Alright. Yeah. Number 1. Alright. Let's see how many subs I lost. 1. Let's delete this. Yeah, I like it nice and clean. No comments. Analytics. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh. So 3K. Oops. 3.4. 3.4. I've already beat January, and it's not even the end of Still got 1 more week to go. Pretty good. The live stream, how many hours? Shit. Doing good. Pretty good. I'm happy. $52. Damn, this one keeps getting views. The song has netted me 1 hour. 1.2. Solid. As of February 16, I got 3740. So like, as of this one, 17, 23, 33, 40 hours. So maybe more like 50 plus 50. Yeah. 3800. Nice. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. I'm not going to be streaming for 6 hours today. The viewership has decided, the committee of viewers has decided, the committee of eyeballs and ears has voted, and they have reached a unanimous decision of an interest. So I am leaving the stream at 3 hours 20 minutes, and I'll probably have to deal with a few copyright claims because of there was a bunch of music from the videos that I reviewed. I'm gonna timestamp this, and it should be up as a video within 3 hours. Then, yeah, fresh for consumption tomorrow morning. So yeah, thank you. Thanks to everyone who took time out of their Saturday evening to watch my goofy ass. And what's next Saturday? The 28th. I'll stream on the 28th next Saturday. Again, 6 p.m. Central European Time. Thank you once more. Stay healthy, stay happy. Positive spirits, positive mindset. Buy the dips. And I'll see you in